I've talked to some old timers over the years who, maybe weren't as big of a Macho Man fan as seemingly the casual fans are, because they felt like his in-ring work was not totally up to snuff. I always thought he had great matches. A lot of those guys, I shouldn't say a lot, a few of the guys I've talked to over the years classified him as just an average worker. But one of the things that everybody hears a lot of is that he was notorious for scripting everything, page by page by page by page. And Steamboat has talked about how long and how many pages the script was for the famous WrestleMania 3 match. Do you remember there being any ribbing or uneasiness or just talk of Randy's obsession with scripting everything in a match beforehand?
No, because I don't think, with the exception of the Steamboat match at WrestleMania 3, that Randy was that paranoid and that he had to script all of his matches. Like the story I told about Dusty and Randy and us. We had the match laid out, but it wasn't this obsessive script that you had to follow. We had fun with it and went out. Randy liked to know what he was doing. Randy liked to have a good idea and work on things ahead of time. But I don't know that he was nearly as obsessive compulsive as people like to paint him.
I would classify him as a top 10 performer all time. Would you agree with that?
I would.
Would you put him in that same category as just in-ring work? I'm not saying interviews and charisma and all that. We're just talking about, shoulder tackle, headlock takedown.
Yeah, but you got to put it all in there because it was a whole package. Randy's intensity and Randy's look and his intensity and his charisma is what made him.